Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of the Rokh game. It's a Rokh game. We are at the beginning of night, and there goes the day. We have a little smoke over there. Might be a storm, or maybe a new rocket crashed. Maybe not. But up here just admiring our beautiful solar work. It is so pretty and amazing. And I haven't even looked. I don't remember looking. Did our lathe have power? I'm pretty sure it did. I wanted just to double check real quick. Oh, the door's actually locked. How amazing. I'm surprised it actually worked. Let's take a look here. Do we have power? We do not have power randomly enough. Did we, if I remember right, we did do the square, right? In the middle? Yes. Okay. Let's go check up top real quick. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. It'd be that one. Oh, you know what? Everything should be working fine. I'm not sure why exactly we don't have power there. Let's double check this one. Yeah, looks like we're good there. That is interesting. Did notice that. We don't have power over here for some reason. Do we have power up the solar panels? Current energy is 32.25. Okay, so we do have energy. We're not looking bad. This machine looks like it's regulating. Required energy, energy limit, energy generation, energy 193, so there is power going to it. It might just be an issue down there with the wiring for some reason. Doesn't like it at that tile, which is odd because it should be working just fine. Should be happy. All right. Well, see, now it bridged the gap. See, I don't understand why that one didn't bridge the gap. So we will do that. Now we should have power. It looks powered. It looks different, if you noticed. Let's take a look. Hello, good morning, afternoon, evening, whatever time of day it is that you like. There we go. We do have power now. I'm not sure why I didn't have power before, except for it wasn't bridging that gap for some reason. Wasn't liking it. Hopefully this one will bridge the gap just fine. It looks like it. But welcome back, everyone. You know, I don't have the greatest base in the world, but it's amazing. I think it's the greatest. I'll take it back. I think it's amazing. Super happy here. I did want to go up and check our oxygen creation up there, but we're gonna grab some power first. I think we'll get a full charge. Ooh, we didn't get a full charge. Interesting. And I think it was full. I'm just thinking that even a full charge. Yeah, it was full. It had 2700. I checked earlier. So a full charge on here will not charge up our battery. Does our battery have... see, we're at 73% and that's 2200. So it looks like we cannot even charge up our battery fully if that is not fully charged. Do I have another battery in here? See, this is capacity of 3000. Ah, interesting. So the batteries are 3000. If this is 2700, we can't ever charge it up all the way. So that's good to know. So yesterday we added in a few extra solar panels to this grid over here, because we gotta get rid of this. That's our big grid. We got 7. It's the most solar panels we have in one area. It should not overwork any machines at all, but with that capacity, I wanted to just check it real quick. We were making 42 or 41. Sorry, we got the meteorites going off in the background. It's loud. Hello, Larry. Thank you for coming over. It's 1 in the afternoon, but 1 a.m. for me. Yeah, it's 2 p.m. here. It's a little later than I was thinking of starting the stream today, but I had to do some updates for my video card and just overall just kind of restart the computer, give it a little bit of a break for about 5 seconds to shut down and restart. I just haven't done that in a while, and every now and again it's a good thing to do. So I just wanted to double, go over everything, just make sure we're all good. So we have 3 p.m. here, yeah. So we have the solar panels up there, and we need, hey, come on, over here. We need 53 watts for this machine. And then if I remember correctly, we need about 83 for this one. 74. So plus our 74. And then let's double check this machine. Because I'm thinking of just putting wiring across here, connecting these guys. Because I don't think we need it. Plus another 161. So that's going to make 288 watts. That's pretty much maxing out just the solar panels we have up there. Every single one of them. And that's at full power if it's bright and sunny during the day. So it is something where we might need another solar panel. Just possibly. Something that I definitely think we should work on. I just saw a phone call that came over that I probably should take. So it's not really what I wanted to do or planned to do, but I saw a phone call that I should take, so I kind of need to take it. So if you guys want to, you can look at the wonderful view for a second, and let me take my phone call, and I'll be back real quick. Unfortunately, I need to do some things sometimes, and they just come up out of nowhere, so I definitely apologize, but that's just kind of the life. Hold on a minute here. Alright, sorry. That was definitely not what I was thinking I needed to deal with. So, let's go ahead and, yes, thank you for the notification of the oxygen. We got some here. It takes several minutes to die after the O2 hits 0. Yeah. We don't want to starve to death either. that would be the worst. We're gonna eat some jerky today. Delicious jerky. Now the better question is, do we take like pepper jerky or teriyaki jerky, or are we like original flavor? I don't know. I kind of like the teriyaki flavor myself. We'll leave it there. If we did one more, they do 20 per for the jerky, so we don't really want to do it. We'd waste a little bit of jerky there. Water, do we have any water on us? We have a rad pill. Let's take the rad pill, get our daily drug dosage going, and that's about it. I did repair pretty much all the tools today because I want to get the roll bender done. I want to make progress on that, get it done, but I'm also a little curious. I'm thinking about pulling up, it could be risky, trying to pull up one of these solar panels and maybe just adding the 2 more over here to just give this system a bit more power. You've yet to see if anyone starved to death on the game. Yeah, I don't know. That sounds like a pretty bad way to go. Okay, so if you remember yesterday, we started up this machine and we started just letting it craft. Whoop. Let's see. Craft quality 5, efficiency. So we just started letting it go. Or figured we'd come back and we'd check on it. I want to check on it. There's no room in target inventory. Holy moly, look at this, guys. So we just let it craft, and it certainly crafted. Look at that. All the oxygen in the world. So that's amazing. We'll just put that over there. And now we're overweight. Alright, at least we're right next to base, right? We'll make it. Oh, let's go back here, though. I want to... So, that was for the oxygen. We have tons of it now. I'm wondering if we can do the water vapor. Now, I would think we'd also want to like have the temperature pretty high on it. Just so it actually makes... Well, I don't think we could make drinking water out of it. Does anyone know if we can make drinking water? I don't know. I'm thinking just water vapor, I guess, and then we still have to convert it. Drinking water would be a magical creation out of this machine. I mean, we can make oxygen that we can use. Oh, this is so heavy. This is serious. We gotta... This is the closest door, I'm pretty sure, but our box is over there. So now I have to pipe it to a tank. Yeah, that's my understanding. I've never played with the piping before, so I am curious to do that just to see how bad and possibly messed up it could be. It could be a little exciting. Oh, we're gonna make it sometime today. Oh no, the door opened the wrong way. Alright, we'll get there. Everyone look at the door hinge. It's really well master crafted. I mean, obviously. Alright, shut the door. Can you push us a little bit? No. Alright, we're moving. At negative 80 to 200 degrees gets a ton of water mineral as well. Okay. Boil water and you have drinking water? I don't know if that's like really in the game that's what you can do, so I can turn it up and make it that way, or if you're just saying in real life, which I understand as well. Let's put 20,000 if we can. Okay, good. What's our weight now? Oh, still really high. Okay, at least we can move. Okay, we better get some power. Alright, we're not getting a ton of power, but we're getting a bit. I definitely think we need to make today another battery unit. And when we make that, I really want to look for a little bit better... I know we made a lot of this one out of copper, and I'm just trying to think what we could make the battery out of, like nickel, to try to make it be even a larger capacity. Can't be worse than your wiring. Yeah. Are you mocking my wiring or the game's wiring? I'm a little confused there. You could be mocking my wiring. I might take offense to that. I mean, my wiring looks excellent, except for that little T there that I had to do. And, you know, a couple other little spots. But other than that, I think we did well on the wiring. I mean, we didn't want to crash the server, that's why we did that one. Same thing why I did that over there. I just didn't want to crash the server. I'm being courteous and nice to other people. Are your suit batteries damaged? I don't think so. I had the one on me that was kind of like a dud battery. This one's fine. Do nickel and lead, yeah. Let's... I'm trying to think, so... It gets tons of water, boil... We can put it at 0. Interesting. I wonder if it uses more power at 0. Let's just try this one time. This water vapor reclaiming. If it makes drinking water, be awesome. I'm the only other one on here. Well, I still don't want to crash it for you and I and all of the viewers. It would be still annoying. Alright, I see a machine here that needs repairing. And I just like to repair my stuff. I might need it, you know, so it's just best to repair it and have it available. There we go. By the way, you can repair the battery. Yeah, I could repair the battery. It was just a normal, basic battery, so I wasn't that worried about it. Alright, this is going to take a second. So we have this at 0 degrees Celsius. I just want to see kind of what will happen with it. I'm not sure if it will be drinking water or just water vapor. It's been crashing all morning. Well, it's not my fault. And if you guys have not been following, or if you've been wondering and going, I thought there was supposed to be an update or some sort of a patch to make everything just amazing and super. Well, it hasn't happened. Oh, we still do have 2 solar plates. Oh, let's just do that. I just want to take these. Let's just add them on here. There we go. Because I need more power for that machine. And I'm thinking it'll just be fine to run it all in one big line like this. And not worry so much about having the extras down there. So now we should have a fair amount of power going to all that stuff. If we don't, then there's an issue. But I don't really remember why my wiring was having troubles before. Because if we look here, see, I can do 1,000 energy limit, and my energy is just 282. And I remember last time, I think I had 10 tiles, but I swear my energy limit was 700. And I don't know why we were melting it so much and causing trouble. But it seems like I could run a solar array that's like 20 panels or something. Well, let me do the math. 1,000 divide that by, we'll just say 43 to give a little bit of overage. So yeah, we could run 23 panels together. I don't know if there's a limit on the regulator. That's a good idea. Is there a limit to the regulator? Energy limit 0. So there's no limit to the energy regulator. So we have 282 power. So now we have plenty to power our station down there. So let's go ahead and connect it to the rest of the grid. Hopefully our wiring works perfectly. We could hope. Or not. I said we could hope. Oh no, we got power. We don't have full power, but we have power. Interesting. I guess it is because of our battery charger, I'm guessing. We're a little low because of that. It could be because of the daytime. Let's take a look. We might. I really want to leave a space open there, but we might need to connect another panel in here and just connect all of them together for a super grid. I know, I said it, a super grid. Let's take a look. What are you producing? Current energy is only 32, so we're still 10 under. We're just about there. So we're just a little bit under power, but we're really close. So I think we'll be fine. Because your wire is made of tin or iron. Yeah, I remember it was made of iron. See, all the rest of the panels, they're kind of working now, and they're getting enough power. And this machine, I don't remember how much power it required. Not very much. 40, 80. See, I should be able to take one of these tiles away, or one of those solar panels away, and put it over here, and attach that all together as a one big solar array. But I don't know if I want to do that. The complications. We made like all this solar panel stuff. We still need more. Sounds dangerous as hell. Go for it. Yeah, that's. I'm glad you think the same way I do. That's what I'm thinking. Lone Wolf, we may crash the server here. I apologize. I'm thinking let's just take out one of these though. Pick up. Oh, ooh, wait. Maybe. 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 Nothing bad so far. So far, so good. Uh-oh. I'm having troubles transferring stuff. I think we crashed it. Lone Wolf? I apologize. Dang it! Dang it. That's true. We could have. Yeah, it did. I apologize. It's all my fault. I tried not to, but I really just wanted to get it all working perfectly. Is that so hard to ask for? I mean, I just like my stuff to work really well and be nice. Alright, well, we crashed the server there, but I'll go back to it. They talked about the update that they were going to run, and they said it is coming soon. But they also said at the same time, let me grab it here. There's a lot of messages in here now. I was looking at it earlier, but now there's been quite a bit. Look, I just saw something posted and talked to at Black Rabbit specifically in the main Rokh chat. Let me see if I can find that update list. It's going to take a second here. They said that they were aware, and there's a ton of people that are, saying, well, all the other early access games and stuff, I mean, they're coming out with updates constantly and changes. Like, why can you guys not get on it? And they did say, finally they came out with a little bit of information saying that we are aware of the problems. We're aware that we're a little behind on our update, but it's going to be coming out. We are making it as big as possible, and with that, it's got a lot of new content. And also at the same point, we want to make sure that it's a lot better than some of the other stuff that has already come out and that's had a few issues. So we're trying to fix a whole bunch at one time. We want to make sure it'll all work together. I got it here finally. Oh, this is the Monday. Okay, yeah, here it is. Let me put this up so you guys can see it. Whoop. Slide over. And I apologize if I'm switching between screens and whatever, and it's a little confusing, but it's the best way to do it. So this was on June 2nd. They talked about the patch coming on the weekend, and then they said, okay, it's targeted now for Monday. And, this is just all the different stuff. They're working on it, whatever, blah, blah, blah. The restart loops, the problems, the causes. And then somebody said, hey, guys, just a quick update. We're still working on the patch and now aim it to go live tomorrow. Sorry for the delay, and thank you for understanding. And then 4 hours ago, they said, "Hi, colonists. We might face a slight delay in the development of our upcoming patch. This patch contains its fair share of fixes and add-ons. We have to make sure the build is stable before delivering it to you. We are hard at work on it." So they are working on it. It sounds like hopefully, I mean, I'm just going to take a wild guess here, but I would say it's probably not going to be out for another. Knowing them, knowing how everything goes, I'm going to guess that it will possibly be out by the weekend. I would like it to come out sooner, of course. I would love to see it, maybe Thursday, but I'm going to guess Friday to Monday. That'll be my guess. And I am going to go over the content, the changes, to share with you guys, exactly if stuff is working. Hopefully, you know, they fix some wiring and pickup stuff. Um, I do hope that because I crashed the server there, I did have my solar panel in my inventory. So I do hope that at least I was able to get it picked up and I can hold it. And I don't have to worry about it. So that's my hope. And then we can just go ahead and place it back down. We don't have to worry about crashing the server again. So yes, Kevin 1, server 0. If I'm holding this solar panel in my inventory, I'll call it a success. If I'm not, then I'll call it a failure because I'll still not be able to power everything by next week sometime. Yeah, I mean, I hope by the weekend, but I could push it out and say that it could be as far out as Monday. At least there is some communication with people. It's not really the exact place that I thought I would see the communication. I was hoping that they would have put it, like on their main page, especially with a brand new game. And I mean, yes, this could be like little things that I'm talking about, but if it was me and if it was a brand new game, I mean, I would want to try and put that stuff out there as, right open, right at the beginning, right, so everyone can see it as much as possible and be aware of it. I'd put it right on my front main page instead of tucking it away somewhere in the discussions. It's, just a little bit harder for everyone to find. I mean, just my personal opinion. There it is. Good old server 12. Overall, though, I've heard from some people saying that, oh, they're having troubles with the game and they definitely are, not enjoying it. Is this game only playable on their servers? Is there a way to host your own server? There is actually. If you go into Steam and you go where, I think that was back there actually. Discussions, Q&A, if I remember right, or tech support. Just hold on here. I'm trying to remember. I've seen it. They talk in here somewhere about setting up your own server. Okay, so here it is. They put it in the Q&A suggestions and feedback area for the patch information. Where is it? Oh, server hosting. Is this it? So here's where they talk about Windows dedicated servers. Windows. I thought there was another place that talked about setting up your own server. I'm not sure exactly. I glanced at it yesterday as we were kind of looking through stuff. That's what I saw, but I'm not sure exactly where it was. So here's new technical guide with admin commands available. Interesting. But you might just have to look around for it a little bit there, Cyrus. I just don't remember exactly where I saw it. There was some place in here that listed, setting up your own server. And the issues and information is growing fast. So Let's take a look at the Windows dedicated server, I guess. So this person was able to set up a dedicated, there's their system. I ran the review and asked him about dedicated servers. This is a recent guy gave me. So you just have to look around for it. I mean, I haven't looked into it. The game is too new to have, server hosting. You can definitely tell though if we look through the list here, there are, certain servers and places where people are, setting up their own and doing their own thing. I know I was invited to one. These are all, of course, going to be your kind of private servers. So there are some out there. Most of them are all, of course, passworded and can't get onto them. I know I was invited to this one here, World of Mischief. Mischief is subscribed to the channel. He checks it out. You could always talk to Mischief and see if he, is looking for other people to come play on his server and join in. I know he says it's been running pretty good. They still have, the problems that most people have. That's just, it's built into the game at this point. It's not something that all the servers are, the server's not the exact reason for that. All right, 12. Do your normal thing where we can just play right away. Overall, I've been super happy though, at least to find a server that seems to work better. So I would recommend if you are on a server and you're not having very good luck, I would try another one. And I did read a post today as I was trying to look through, for the patch information. And somebody was just kind of ranting and raving about them having problems with their server, and they were waiting for the update before they decided to, rebuild or what to do. And I would probably just recommend to just switch, go to another server, start from new, look at it as a new opportunity. Under guidelines, there's a dedicated server setup. Yeah, that's what I was looking for. Let's see. Under guidelines. Discussions. Rules and guidelines. Is that what I'm looking for? I remember seeing it exactly, but maybe this is not what I'm looking for. No, that's something different. Sorry, off topic there. I remember seeing it. You'll find it though. It wasn't the hardest thing in the world to find. So let's get back on the server though. It should be up. Yes, here it is. Second to last tab at the top. Aha. Yeah, this is where I saw it. Yeah, dedicated server setup. That's where I saw it. Yep. So that's where you're looking for. Go to Rokh, guides, dedicated server setup. I remember seeing it. I was like, I looked through like all the tabs the other day, and I was looking through everything to try to understand it. So I wanted to see, the guides and different stuff just to kind of get an idea for some things. It's funny, sometimes you see stuff and you find it, and then you go back to find it later, and it's kind of crazy. Whoops. All right. Now, we're off the roof, of course, because when we log out, we do have the solar panel in our inventory. So I call it a win. We can make our ultimate super solar array. Boom. Now, is it all powering through the one unit? Let's see. Do we have ultimate power? 549. We have ultimate power. That's amazing. 549. Okay. So, now we should go back down and check our machines. See if they're boiling over. Oh, yeah. that gave a pretty good amount of power. Hopefully this thing just like charges super fast now. I doubt it because it can only get so much power, but it'd be cool if it charges faster. It'll be worth it overall. So, does it say anywhere that it gets? It says supplied 71, which is fine. Charge rate is 25.7. So hopefully that'll do pretty good. When in doubt, ask Xeris or the South Africans. So, let's check our machine here. It looks like it's powered. It should be, because we have all the power in the world. Nice. So we do have power now to our tuning machine, which probably won't work, but we got. All the other machines are going. There should be no reason they don't, because we're almost doubling the power output. Alright. Heating filament. We need the roll bender. We need the roll bender going, but I want to try to deal with piping too. Oh, let's go check it now. It's been running. It should have 1 or 2 water in it. Whatever type of water we get. Oh, that's slow. So that's just water. Okay. Now, somebody was saying if you put it at 100... Oh, just scrolling back up here through the comments. Negative 180 to 200 gets tons of water mineral as well. So, sorry if that's really loud. We'll put it in the middle at 190. That way we're perfectly in the middle. Between 200 and 180. I don't know if that makes any difference, honestly. Oh, that's argon. Cancel. I don't know quite what we're going to do with argon and stuff yet. I think we would need that stuff for like the welder. You could like pipe it right in because that's realistically in real life. But I don't know if that's the case here. So, let's leave that machine running. The problem that I'm already seeing though is if we just have one of these machines and it's just crafting, you know, one of those items, water or oxygen, we don't get both of them. I'm thinking we're going to need 2 of those. Is anyone else feeling that same way? I'm feeling that way. We would need 2. Now, I've never made piping before, and I do want to try this. So, bear with me. I'm a complete rookie. Here is piping. Pipes are used to transport liquids and gases when linked to a pump. This part has a long crafting duration. I had the problem on one server where it only gave me 7 water. Okay, so we need to do the pump as well. I've never built a pump or even seen the pump. So, let's actually get some water then for ourselves out of the bin. We should have a bunch of drinking water because what we just harvested is not going to make it for us very well. We still have 2 water, so just a little bit. It'll be enough though, till our machine is up and running like crazy. Right? I think so. On the one we are on now, I get 2,500 quite quickly. Oh, cool. So, there's our oxygen. It looks really nice. But we got all this too. I am excited to have that much oxygen sitting around. It is probably a little bit heavy though. Yeah, we can put half. Let's put 9,000 more in here. Oh, still our weight's really high. I think it's just from all the tools and stuff we have on us. How do you keep your fish tanks without working without a pump? Oh no, I am very well versed in real life about pumps and PVC pipe and PEX pipe and plumbing stuff. It's definitely a hobby and something that I really do enjoy. I really do enjoy actually doing all that stuff. It's a lot of fun. And it's something where, kind of like here, I mean, I try to make it all look super, super nice and, you know, complete and well laid out and even, you know, lines running and everything and all perfect. Best as possible. Makes it a lot of fun. Now, I don't even know where the pump is. I don't even think I've seen the pump. I've seen a pump on another person's building, but I don't know myself where I make it. So just bear with me. I'm just looking. I do not know. I really want to know what we do with the conveyor belt. If I could move materials or something around. Alright. Number 2. Rivet gun. So it should be second nature then. Well, hopeful. I did have a live coral reef setup, but all my tank setups are freshwater. I do freshwater stingrays. That's what I mostly do is I breed freshwater stingrays. So if you haven't taken the opportunity to take a look, I would recommend. I'm sorry, I know this is kind of to the side of things. Let me grab a video, so if you're interested in looking at it, this is the video I would recommend. Playlists. Stingrays. And where's my grow out tank? Oh, here it is. This is the one that I'd recommend if you're not familiar with what I'm talking about or what we're talking about. I'd recommend that video. Yes, these rays are from South America, so they're tropical freshwater. Aha, I found the pump. I know, it's amazing. So, they have much better colors and everything. P.S. You still have an energy regulator on your hotbar. Yes, I am aware that I have an energy regulator there. And I always thought that instead of running wiring maybe a really long distance, if I ever needed to, I could put another kind of tap off of this side and put another energy regulator to go down to a station. Maybe. Or just build more solar panels. Lots of solar panels. Alright, let's take a look at this machine now. I'm curious to see what its crafting is. It just looks like 7 water. Any freshwater rays from North America? Nope. Are these all yours, those stingrays? Yes, that's there in my tank. I actually have plenty more too. That is just what I call my grow out tank. So I actually have a lot of adults that I have as kind of my breeders, and a lot of those you see there, that's a little bit of an older video. They've actually grown up and they are adults now at this point and getting ready to breed for the first time. You're coming up soon. So it should be really interesting to see what they produce pup wise, because realistically it's kind of like a designer stingray is what you're producing and you're trying to create. You mix the different patterns, colors, varieties together, and you kind of try to make your own designer stingray that's unique and a one of a kind. So here's our pump. I found it at least, which is good. Of course, as always, we need another machine casing and another power outlet. We need these things always. One of these days, we might just be able to sit down and craft 1,000,000 of everything and have enough storage boxes, and we'd be set. I could hope, right? Alright, we need the small compressor. I'm just writing everything down so I don't forget, and I have it all here, ready to go. Valve. Alright, so the valve is made out of the soldering iron. The rotor's going to be pretty much made out of the welder. The welder. This is not, yeah, it's out of the welder. The compressor, that, I was going to say, I thought it was made out of the drill, and it is. So we can use our drill. Perfect. Let's If I remember right, this just is made out of like a small disc, I think, but I have a medium disc there. So let's take a look at this first. Oh, let's get rid of this tool in our hand so we don't cause problems. A small compressor. We just need a small sphere. So let's take this off the hotbar and this. Wow, we got 60 wiring still. We are set and ready to go. Where is the soldering iron? There it is. Pity we can't have nice things like that here. They illegal here in South Africa. Yeah, I think I've seen some people out of Africa that have them, but it's very limited. And they could be illegal. They are illegal in certain states and areas and stuff. I mean, there's a lot that goes into the regulations and requirements for them. I have a small koi pond beside my house, having trouble with a new blue heron in the area trying to eat all the fish. I know a lot of people like to put out an owl statue, and that usually keeps away, other birds. But then you have to have like an owl, figurine or statue out there. Oh, we just made a pipe. That's what we just made. That's not what I wanted. I wanted a small sphere. Wrong item. There we go. Thought magically we just had it ready to go. Alright, well that's doing that. Let's go over to our, of course, most amazing machine ever. And we're going to go back to our medium sheets. And we'll try to make another 6 of these. Or 10 of these. We might have to make another iron run today. Oh, we can't do 10? Or are you just being a pain in the butt? You're just being a pain. God, the machine just didn't want to work. Alright. See, this is why I don't have a power switch for everything. Because if I had a power switch, and if I only had enough power to run one of these, I couldn't do it at the same time. And I want to do... Oh, that's a medium. Did I make a medium? No, there's a small one. Okay. Say, don't do that. Have there been problems with invasive important species out there? Africa? Put up an owl, but he keeps dropping by. Yeah. You could always check with your local hunters association and see who likes to eat blue herring. Oh. There might be someone out there that thinks they're quite tasty. I'm sure there's plenty of people that do, but I don't know if they're definitely looked at that way too much. Alright, we got one part. We need to get to our machine casing, power sockets, all the normal stuff. So, machine casing, I'm making the sheets. Do I have my medium rods already? We're getting too much in the inventory again, so we'll just gotta type it in. Iron, here's iron. I wish it would just hold there for a moment. Whoops. Rod. There we go. Get that one in there. And then we need our sheets. Let's just see if we have sheets. I don't know if we do or not. I know we're making more. Oh, I got 5 actually. Yeah. Let's just find them. We need to find them in the inventory. There's a box. There's iron. Sheets. There we go. Greetings. Hello, Stormy Seas. But no, that reminds me, Larry, of a funny story. So, when I was a kid, I, of course, like most kids, I got a BB gun, at one point for, it was either my birthday or Christmas. I might have even bought it. I think I bought it actually outright. I really wanted one, so I worked up, money to get one. And it was like a Pump Master 760. It was this great BB gun. It's kind of funny. I usually remember numbers well, but I remember still it was a Pump Master 760. I haven't checked it out, but I'll probably, some protected species can't shoot it. Yeah. But, so, our house was in the woods up in Washington. And so we'd get a lot of, animals, wildlife around us and everything. And one day in particular, there was, a woodpecker that all of a sudden came by the house, and it would just tap on the gutters like constantly every single morning. And my dad at the time, he traveled a long ways for work. To go into work, he traveled to Seattle, which from us, we live north of Seattle, so it was a little ways to go for him every day. But he, had to get up really early, go into work. So anytime on the weekends or anything, he could get a little extra sleep. It was greatly appreciated. But one morning, as this woodpecker was pecking on the gutter of the house, tinging away on it, my dad's getting frustrated and my mom's getting frustrated. So he came down to my room and he grabbed my BB gun, and he decided that he would just, try to like shoot it, hit it once just to kind of scare it away. And my mom, was kind of like, "Oh, I'll come down and see what you're doing. Let's see what that thing's doing." And my mom came down with him, and my dad hadn't shot my BB gun a ton, but he ended up pumping it up too much, and he ended up just shooting it and killing it right in front of my mom. My mom's going, "Why'd you do that?" He's like, "I just hit it. I just wanted to try to scare it away," but he ended up just shooting it and killing it, and we never had that woodpecker come back and bug us in the early mornings ever again. But it's kind of funny that a woodpecker would peck on a steel gutter to like sharpen its beak or whatever. So, all right, let's try to get back to work here. We got our machine casing. We want to work on the power outlet. I already have a box, of course, for that to make life easy. But we're gonna need the small ring, of course, which we might have. See if we can just get in here and do this. A small disc. Do we have? Yes, we are in luck. Craft me one. You know what? I'm thinking we might just want to make another power outlet, because we're gonna need one. We do. We're gonna work on another machine over there, so let's want another. I want to get the roll bender done today. If we can get the roller bender done, it'll be great. Pump it 10 times is death to most small. Yeah, exactly. That is exactly the point, but my dad probably just didn't really understand. I don't know how many times, but he must have probably got a good lucky shot off of that too. But let's see. So, power outlet. I got 2 boxes, 2 rings, so let's make double. Here's our box. Here's our rings somewhere down here. Ring. Here's our rings. And now we need 2 wire. Oh, did we not throw a second box in here? That's weird. Let's check this again. 2 boxes. Uh-oh. We're getting a little low on oxygen. Hold on. Okay, we're all better. Alright, back to work. Oh, distracting me. Let's in some ways, yeah, let's just use copper wire. It'll be okay, because we got copper close. Craft 2 power outlets. That'll be nice. We'll probably need another machine casing for our other deal. So let's try to go back in here. Medium rods. 6. Seems like no matter how many of these we build, we always need more. Non-stop. Every single time we build them, we need more of them. So, the top tip for today: if you have a ton of materials and you're thinking, I should build a whole bunch of parts to have around, medium rods, medium sheets. Make at least 100 of each, and then you'll use those in about 2 days' time and need more. That is our top tip for today. I hope you guys like the top tips. I like the top tips. Now the top tip would be put less in your inventory so you can find stuff easier. Too much in the inventory makes it awfully hard, and it takes a lot longer to look through just to build everything. Did we use all of our sheets already? Oh, next top tip. Oh no, here's more. Okay. I was gonna say, no, don't lose all of our sheets. I just want to be able to build. Alright, second machine casing. Just left Discord. I feel your pain. Japan is so invasive in my area. Can actually watch it grow in the summer. I wish I was in Japan sometimes. They have quite the freshwater stingray market. Availabilities there. It would be awesome to see some of their stuff and everything they do. Alright, so we got our machine casings. Now, did we get the power sockets fully crafted? Yes. Power sockets fully crafted. Alright, we're making progress. The small compressor we made as well. I'll just double check. If I remember right, we did though. Got that pipe now in my inventory. There's a small compressor. Now we need a valve. Alright, we need the soldering iron for the valve. If I remember, this took a few different parts. And a small axle, which I saw we had. Oh, it's a medium axle. Okay, so we need to go to the utility knife or the lathe. We could use our lathe if we want. Should we use the lathe? Okay, we'll use it. I mean, we got it. Why not? Alright, power up the machine. Small axle. Small. There it is. So now we need a rod. Now, do we have a rod? Yes, we are going to make this happen. Craft. Haha. So, we'll get that. We need a small disc. Okay, let's check our disc availability. We do not have a small disc. So, we'll go in here and make a small disc. Disc. Here's our disc. And add iron. Craft that up. Craft. Alright. Give me the tidbits and the actual item. Nice. Kev, if you build 100 each and you craft like last night, it won't last an episode. Oh no, it won't. I agree. We crafted... I mean, it seems like maybe we didn't do that much yesterday, but we did accomplish a lot yesterday. We also did play for a lot of time as well. We possibly spent a little bit of time on the game last night. But it feels so good to be making the progress, and I want to get this stuff done so we can at least, you know, kind of catch up and be getting new stuff. I mean, we have been making new stuff, though, which has been fun. And I want to check it all out and see what everything does and how it all works. I like to tinker, and that's just kind of half of it is all this stuff gives tinkering availability. This game is really good for tinkering. Alright, there we go. We got a valve. So I can cross that one off my list. Now I need the rotor. I need a medium rotor. That is going to be the welder. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the channel, everyone. Appreciate everyone coming to check it out and visit, chat, make fun of me, whatever you'd like. Well, you know, try to be nice when you're making fun of me and my problems that I have. I'm not perfect. That's another top tip. Don't worry about being perfect in life. It just happens. Alright, medium rotor. Now this time, we are going to make rotor blades. I promise. We will not make up and randomly have extra blades in our inventory. It could happen though. I still have them down here in my inventory though. If we needed them, they're here. We have blades. But we're going to make medium rotor blades. Rotor blades. They're not in here? Oh, here's small. Oh, we got to make them in the press? Aha. Medium rotor blade. Okay, there we go. Give us 4. Let's not mess it up. I know I had had some kick in Battlefield 4. I hit Snooty 62 and 5. Nice. Can you break down your tile molds with a sledgehammer? I don't think so. The sledgehammer is just for like really breaking up stuff into finer dust material. There is a machine that you're supposed to be able to like reclaim stuff with. So I think we're gonna have to look that up and figure that out sooner than later. Alright. Real quick, a medium axle, which means we need a medium rod, I'm sure. Do we have... Man, we're using power and everything like crazy. Here's one. Oh, do we already have an axle maybe? Okay, let's check. We do. We actually have two. Okay, so let's forget that. Let's just go right into crafting it. Rotor. Yep. Okay, axle. Should we just make one? Yeah, we only have stuff to make one. And then our blades. Since we got 4, we gotta just find it. Iron blade. Did I pass it? Nope, it's right here. Alright. We are gonna get this done. And then we gotta make piping and play with that. I am curious to see how it works and if there is really like an out and an in, or how that works exactly. Metal, were you out partying with Ninja? Alright, there we go. We got a rotor blade. Now, back to the last crafting tool of all of them. We should have all of our items. Now we just gotta put them all together as soon as we find them all. Okay, here's a power socket. And a valve. Did I see? Nope. Keep going. There it is. Small compressor. And a machine casing. And there it is. The rotor blade. Alright. Craft the pump. Cool. We got a pump. And I know nothing about it. Besides that it pumps water. And it should have some other dynamic properties that are inherent to pumps when you pump liquids and gases and everything through them. But this is a video game, so I don't think they went that involved. Okay, so I see an in and an out. That's good. So... And it looks like we can't place it right next to it. I wonder if I can put pipe in that space, or if I cannot. I mean, I'd like it to be that close together, but at the same time, I'm thinking maybe if we go, like, I don't know if... So that's a great question that I'm already having with this pump. Can electrical wire and piping share the same space? Probably not. So maybe you go like... I don't know. Maybe like this? I think it will crash the server with that pump. Yeah, I'm thinking I probably will. So let's be... try to be smart about it. So I need to attach to that power grid. But then I also need to attach to that. So I'm thinking maybe the easiest would just be like this. Yes. This makes sense to me. It's not the best flow, because usually when you're doing flow, you don't want to do 90-degree angles. Our tanks are actually down under here, but we could move them over here, which could actually be better if we do this then at that rate. So let's just do this. I think we're going to move the tanks, because we can move the tanks pretty easily. And this will give us an opportunity to kind of run the wires and that, and hopefully not mess it up. Hopefully. Okay. Oh, look, see, they have pressure. Now I'm curious. Pressure causes gas and liquid to flow through the pipe. Gases and liquids will naturally flow from one location to another until the pressure at both locations is equal. pipes can be joined to pumps, which can interact with to maintain a specific pressure within the pipe network, either speeding to limiting the flow. Okay, so it looks like the pump is possibly going to require 50 watts. I mean, pumps do use a lot of power, if you don't know. I would know, because I have a lot of pumps sitting around. Pipes can be used to deliver materials from one object to another. They look cool. I like the looks of the pipes. They do look like they're going to take up the same area, but maybe not as electrical. So I do kind of want to try, but in another way, I don't want to crash the server. Materials from objects to another, providing they can also be used to fill sealed spaces, potentially allowing a colonist to breathe within their air tank. Be wary, overpressurizing a sealed space can lead to an explosion, compromising the integrity of a habitat. You know, I'm happy to know that an explosion can compromise the integrity of a habitat. I'm just happy they spelled that out fully. It's kind of good to know. Years ago, I saw a cookbook on how to use kudza for all kinds of things, even bread. Maybe set up the gas reclaimer to do oxygen into your tank. That's what I'm thinking. Oxygen still is probably the bigger worry than water. I'd rather have that, the oxygen at least. So I'm thinking let's take this and we'll change it. We're putting out like no water anyways, and it's not even crafting for some reason. So go back to oxygen, and sorry for the loud clicking. I do not know if it's that loud for everyone else. It looks like it. It's louder than my voice. Alright. 20 degrees. So that should get us oxygen, and hopefully it'll just keep going forever. How much power is this grid putting out? 193. Oh yeah, we got 6 panels, so we should be okay. Alright, first comes first. We need to make pipe. This is going to be a new adventure. I'm curious. I'm very curious. Alright, pipe. Pipes used to transport liquids. I don't think it really needs to be out of one material or another exactly. So iron it is. We're at infinity. So, but I want kind of a set number. I'd rather have like, let's do 40, I guess. Let's do 40, just because we're probably gonna make mistakes. We're probably gonna break stuff. We're probably gonna have issues. It works explosively. Yeah, I don't know if I'm personally worried at this point about pressurizing my habitat. I mean, yes, we do spend quite a bit of time inside there, but it just sounds like there could be so many things that could go wrong or be a problem. Or, I mean, this game is so new. I mean, I don't know. Do any of you guys have a pressurized habitat? Have you been doing it and making it work? Is it something I really should do 100%, or is it something that I should really be worried about and not mess with for the time being because it is dangerous? I mean, obviously, yes, we could close our hood on our helmet real quick. We could be okay, but we tried but failed. See, failure sounds like a bad thing, especially when we're talking about everything. So see how this one's yellow? We still don't have enough power over here to our 3 machines, even at night. Let's take a look. 411. I guess it was like 420 or something. So it should be semi-close. Alright. Let's check out our piping. We'll need wire, of course. And we'll need I mean, the plumber's wrench would be nice for this project. But here's our piping. All right. Oh. So connect. All right, connect. I don't know if that's connecting or if I need that, so I'm gonna leave that there for now. And I'm gonna move the tanks. Actually, we could leave the tanks there where we got them and just go down and through. This is a four-way versus a like through. Can piping go through a tile? Or is that literally a problem? See, this is a four-way to me. And it would go left, right, and straight. I don't understand if that goes straight through. Does anyone else know? Is this a four-way and I'm going to split everything? Or is this passing through the tile? I'd appreciate any advice from anyone that has a clue, because to me in the PVC piping world or whatever, this is a four-way and not a pass-through item. But if it's like everything else, that would be a pass-through item, and then we still just build off every other way with everything else. It still goes through. Okay. Is there anything like a bulkhead connector? Yeah, exactly. Like, where's my bulkheads? I'm guessing this. Alright, so we'll try that. So we're in the corner there. Let's go down. Alright, we should be in this tile. We're going to need a lot more pipe, it looks like. Good thing we got it crafting. It looks a little slow. Can we hammer it out? Hammer. I know, that wasn't that funny. I thought it was kind of funny, though. Alright. I wonder if we can even attach to the top or sides of these tanks. It seems like everything attaches at the bottom. And I want to attach just at the like side or the top there would be the best place. Plumbing is weird on Mars. Yeah. Click on center tile bottom. Haha. Yeah. The better question is, which ways do the toilets flow? Do they, go backwards or do they go forwards? Counterclockwise, clockwise? Do they flush up, set it down? Maybe they're really funky. I don't know if you saw, but in Ark they added toilets for some reason. I'm not sure why they did that exactly. I know we have 2 tanks here, but I feel like if I tie into both the tanks, it'll just start filling both with oxygen, and eventually would want to have one with oxygen and one with water. Alright, I want to do this. I want to try that. I don't know if it'll work. Hey, I gotta get my jumping in for the day. I might get, the exercise on Mars, the workout plan is important. Oh! Ooh, I thought we just placed one wrong. Alright, we're getting it. We might make this happen. Might. Just a few more connections. Okay, back to piping. Pipe. I swear we're making more. Why isn't the hammer making it fast? Come on, hammer, work. There's our pipe. Ooh, that's probably enough, actually. 4. How many more pieces of pipe are you planning on making? Well, let's just cancel you. You're done for the time being. Use 1 water, 1 oxygen. Yeah. Can you specify what they're doing, though? Ooh. That's my question. Okay, one last connection. Oh, that looks pretty good. I mean, I would like it to be working there, but I'm afraid it's probably not. Let's take a look. Let's try to grab power too. And all sorts of other things. Can you craft a step ladder? You know, a step ladder, or they could just make it so, you know, stuff could work. Alright, we do need to still power the pump. We haven't done that yet. So, let's go over. And oh, look, a light on it. Cool. That's nice. So now we know that it is pumping, and now we know we're getting out of oxygen, and we're getting out of water, and we need water. We have some water, hopefully. Okay, so let's take a look at this thing now. Does it... why did you stop crafting? Okay, now if it crafts, will it just put it in the tank? It looks like it's crafting faster. Maybe not. So now the question is, will it just put it into the tank? Now, I don't know if the tank was empty. We should probably check that. The tank is empty. Okay, this tank has empty too. I'd like that clean look. I don't want to run the piping on the ground. I hope not have, you know, that I don't need to. If I do, we'll probably take this tank out, since we can do that, and then just pipe it over to that one and then move this tank somewhere else, because that would give us our vertical down. But with this stuff, I mean, see how it connects to the back wall? It connects to the bottom, connects to the back wall. You should be able to power one of these stations off of any of those tiles that it's touching. I know that mostly it snaps on the ground, but why couldn't it snap there? Just saying. So we'll see. We might possibly need to look at the pump, I guess, to use it. I guess on would help. Pump configuration. I don't know really what we're doing here. I just see in the green here, and that's where it looks like I need to put the RPMs at. Just somewhere in there. So we'll put it at there. Turn it on and set pressure to 1.4. 1.4? Okay. Put it to 1.4. Now. Did it disappear? No, it's... So should I take this out now? Or will it automatically? Are you sure those pipes are actually connecting to the reclaimer of the tank? Either one? I don't know. I don't know, honestly. Craft quality, weight, capacity, use time, or efficiency, current temperature. I don't know. I mean, it sort of looks like it's connected. Sort of. Kind of. I do have the availability to put another piece like that. Okay, now it looks like it made maybe. I don't know. Use. So we still have oxygen here. No RPMs, PSI. What? Well, I don't know what it's reading. It doesn't say like PSI here. It could be anything. This could be gigawatts from like a movie that, you know, that has this car that travels fast and then all of a sudden ends up in different places. On the top right, open the pipe connection interface. Do I do it while I'm looking at the pump? I'm not sure about the pipe connection interface. No, on the gas reclaimer. Okay. In here? On the right. E to open, okay. So I'm in here. Then on the top right. Oh, look, I've never even seen this. Oh, neat. Okay. So, oxygen reclaiming, input, output, empty. Okay, so it doesn't look like it's connected. Okay. So it doesn't look like you can place it over another tile. Drag oxygen to empty. Okay, we'll try that. Cancel. Now let's take a look at it. Input connections, output connections. Come in the clan. Okay, so I got the oxygen out. I'm looking at this. Got the input connection, the output connection. It doesn't look like it's connected to me, is what I'm seeing. I see this empty here. I'm not sure why that's as empty or what I would. Is it like you drag something in there? I was trying to look at this information yesterday, but I accidentally closed it in the middle of trying to assist someone with a question. So from what I'm reading, it looks like this is not connected. Would that be everyone else's assumption? And if that's the assumption, then I think we're going to have to get a little bit ugly with the piping. Oh, drag. Okay, so drag. Yes, drag the oxygen output to the empty slot. Oxygen. Oh, this? Is that what I do? Oh, look, there we go. Okay. Wow. Okay, so that did something. And if we had other stuff here, so I wonder if we can do multiple at once or if it's just that one. It looks like just one at a time. Okay, so now if we go back in, and definitely thank you very much for the assistance here. I'm appreciative beyond all measures. Okay, so now I see it shows it piped, it looks like. So now if we craft, check the pipes on the tanks need to go to the bottom as far as I know. Well, let's, I guess, look and see if in our tank magically oxygen appears in there versus here. I would hope that we could just pipe it into the top of the machine, but I understand that if they want everything connected to the bottom, that's life, but isn't that so much cleaner? If we could just attach it like that, it'd be awesome. Yeah, definitely. Thank you very much. That's appreciated. I'm sure everyone's very happy to know and understand that because I accidentally closed out the little kind of get to know the information tab and kind of lost that information. So we're just about to get our first oxygen. Let's take a look and see exactly what happens. This is kind of exciting, actually. I'm really curious to see. Oh, see how it's draining? Interesting. So it should be going through the pump. If you open the gas reclaimer, you can see the oxygen outflow. Yeah, I saw it there. Now, storage tank isn't listing any, so I'm guessing it's just piping straight into the room. I'm guessing. So, with that, let's put this here. We're gonna need more piping for that. What do we need? 2, 4, 6, 8. 8 more pieces of piping, pretty much. There we go, we get that going. Let's pick this thing up. Hopefully no crashes. Unless it's filling up. It's not. Pick up. Don't crash the server. Okay, so we have outflow. So, I mean, if we literally closed our base, is it a sealed area and we could open our helmet? Or how do we understand that? Okay, I'm building a bomb. Sure, I'm okay with that. I mean, that sounds exciting. But could I actually breathe in here now if the oxygen is being produced? Didn't look like it. I mean, sometimes you just gotta test for testing purposes. Try it out. Alright, let's run this down. Get my other pipe I'm making here. Oh, look at that. It didn't connect for some reason. What the heck? I don't know if we just didn't put one there. I think we still need another couple there. Better connect. Don't fail me. Why are you being mean? Okay, there you go. Alright, one more fitting. We can tell our hammer to stop, hopefully. Not yet. Check the pressure on you. Oh, okay. We need to check our personal pressure. You know, I just get all excited and I want to try things. I'll admit, I'm like a little kid. It's like, this is all new stuff and it's kind of fun and interesting and neat. News just in, explosion on Mars could be seen from Earth. Yeah. Press U. Okay, so... ambient pressure 0 at the moment. Okay. So let's see now. We're getting red on everything. We're gonna need a lot of resources soon to survive. That is the worst I've ever seen it. Unless we crash the server, and then we won't need anything. I don't think we crashed it though. Like, what did we do? I didn't do anything. Don't tell me that I broke it. Oh. I swear it wasn't me this time. I don't even think I did it. Who else is playing on server 12? Someone broke it. It wasn't me. At least it could have been me. We could have had an explosion at our base. Maybe that was the problem. The explosion happened in that little amount of time, and it was so big that it just crashed the whole entire server, and we couldn't see it because of the crash / the explosion. Well, maybe like always when we come back, things will just magically be working and good, and we'll be set, and we don't have to worry about it, and we can just say successful job done. I just jumped on the roof to take a pic. I hope they do make that a possibility. The possibility of what, Epic Pants? How long will it take to fill that volume at the rate of O2 production you have? Yeah, I think it would take forever to fill up my house with O2, but I don't know. Maybe it fills up semi-quick? It's hard to say. All your stats are super low. Water's needed. I know. We crashed the server though. It's gonna be fun and exciting. That's the challenge of surviving on Mars. It's not that you can't get materials. It is, can you make progress and build everything you want to do and still then find the time to get the resources to survive all at the same time, because the crafting takes so long and it's so involved. Can you still find the time in your life to go out and get resources and be able to survive with that? But if we get this thing going, we will be one step closer to just having unlimited oxygen, hopefully. Good thing you didn't have your mask open when it crashed. Yeah. Hey, who knows? It could roll back for 3 minutes of the server, 4 minutes or something, and we could be totally screwed. Then that would be a lot of fun. But if we do die, as long as our building still stands, hopefully the respawning thing will be there. 13 is still down. It's been like 3 days. Oh, I'm definitely sorry to hear that. They said they're working on servers. I know that a lot of people have been having issues getting on their servers. I did as well. I restarted. Being originally on server 29, I restarted then onto server 12. And 12 has been treating me great and excellent. And I'm super happy about that. But I feel for everyone that had issues, because I tried to get on server 29 for 2 days, and I spent hours of time trying, because I have a whole base and we built it up and I spent time on it and dedication. But at the same other point, it's nice to be on 12 and to be making progress here. I am worried though that if they don't get it figured out, that eventually we could be stopped again and have to go then onto another server to start again. And at that point, you could never make a progress past, kind of, I don't know, I still call myself at the middle stage, maybe, but I haven't even made the roll bender yet again. That's kind of my next tool. We are finding out some other neat things, though, which we were also getting to that stage on the other server. So we're making a little progress past the other server, but there's still so much to learn and play with. I am excited to see, though, they said the next update will have new content. And if they do new content, I hope it's good, but I really want to see what they bring out. Because I've been saying since day one, you can only have a new game for so long before you need to release new content. If you don't release new content, you're never going to succeed, because people are just going to go, I'm bored, I'm done, I've already built everything available, let's just get on to the next thing. Why do I want to just keep sitting around doing nothing? I mean, yes, some people will come back or whatever. There will still be a few people that'll hang around and they'll still be working on stuff and tinkering. But a good amount of audience needs new content, always. And it's needed quite often. Maybe vehicles or the food situation. Food would be excellent. Vehicles would be excellent. I know they definitely have talked about and have vehicles in plan like crazy, but when they decide or what they decide to do, it's more of a when they decide to do the vehicles to me. The food, they are trying to, it sounded like they're really trying to figure out all the little details of the food, and who knows what they'll do there. Maybe they bring guns in because they would be easier to implement. Maybe they will make it so we can hunt Martians for food. Ooh, look, they'll solve 2 things at once there. We can get guns and we can get food all at the same time. Instead of the brain-sucking aliens coming to us, we went to the brain-sucking aliens to eat them. Aha! Maybe that's the key. Yeah, I'm not sure what they'll exactly do for, like, combat or anything. They've said since kind of day one that they don't really want it to be a PvP but it seems like they will put in something along the lines of the storyline, the plot that they kind of built, and make it so there is something that you have to do. I'm guessing against a computer system. I'm thinking it's just like the movie that I keep talking about with the big guy with the funny accent. It's kind of a robotic thing. Come with me if you want to live. That sort of a thing. If you know it. I'm still waiting for Wally to show up. Once Wally shows up at my base, I'll be set because he can go out and he can harvest all my materials and I'll be in heaven. He can just go fetch my materials, bring cocktails, whatever I want. So I want the Wally update to happen. And he can clean up around my house too. I mean, that's what Wally does. More than anything. Yeah, I see that head, torso, and leg section. So, I mean, I can't remember if that's just going to be that you can maybe like build different, armor sets or, not maybe armor sets, but different suit sets or what. That's my guess. So, Sean, like you said, that's my best guess is that that's for you can build yourself a better suit. I don't know what that will go into or what that will do, but that is my guess is you could build yourself a suit, which would be cool. Because if you look at our suit like here, we have the main orange. We could guess the materials. If we could build a suit, we can build it out of certain materials. We can color it then however we want. Alright, are we dead? Not yet, it seems like. Harris was kind of like Wally. Oh, yeah. I still think we're going to call Zaris the master. He's the master mechanic. See, like all these ideas, I mean, we can always, write the developers and talk to them about stuff, but I'm sure they're also, thinking of stuff, working on ideas. I want to check that, but we need to figure out some other food and water and other options. I had water. There's water. Okay. Machine. 3. And yes, drinking water would be great. Put that over here. A couple more waters. Here's our drinking water. Look at that. We got 2 left. We got plenty of time. Plenty. We're perfect. We're just right on time. There's our water. Let's craft some more. We're doing great. I don't know why you guys are so worried. We'll be fine. Now we'll get some food. More jerky, of course. Look, we're 1 stat in the yellow. We're making great progress. There we go. 1 in the white. Even better. Now we'll get another one. There we go. 2. And there's some oxygen. Oh, we couldn't get that one in the white. We need more oxygen. We have some in here, right? Yes. And I'll pull this over. Let's transfer 12,000. Okay. Radiation could be an issue. Just a little bit. We'll take a pill for that, though, and that'll solve all our problems. There we go. See? Problem solved. I see like 2 alert status warnings. I wish there was a way that you could open up the alert statuses to see details on them. Just those rads need a little help. Yeah, I mean, we're at 2.9. We're not crazy. Okay, let's go back up and look now at everything. So we got everything Well, we need power. Well, we can get power. Power's not a big deal. Let's go look. So, we have power to the machine. We have plumbing. Plumbing doesn't look like it's attached anymore. You guys see that? What the heck? Is the pump broken? What'd you do, pump? Interesting. Do we pick it up? Yeah, they're not connected anymore. It's weird. Let's pick up a tile. I guess we're gonna redo stuff. Sorry if we break the server again, if anyone's on. It's not really what I wanted to do, but I want to do this. Okay, so we got the tiles. Let's put those back. Where's the tiles? There they are. Alright. Now, back to some wire. Let's use that one anyways. I don't know why we got just one there. And 5. It's not showing connection for some reason. Need to reconnect. Pick up. Hope I don't crash the server again. I apologize to everyone and anyone watching this horror show right now as we try to deal with wiring and plumbing. Okay, we got power again. Now, can we get back to plumbing? We need to craft more plumbing, unfortunately, now. Pipe. Let's just pull this out. Craft 10 maybe, just because we're going to need it at this point. Who knows what mistakes are going to be made. Craft. We seem to be doing okay for the moment. I know that we're going to have to replace some plumbing downstairs. Okay, no, we don't really have to. We just need to put that one back and go up. So it's not bad. Here is a pipe. Do we have any more? Here's 3 iron pipe. So we can go up with our 4-way. Which sounds weird. Alright, we'll go back up. Might actually have enough piping. Oh yeah, we do. There we go. Now, let's go back in the hammer and cancel the crafting. So we don't need it after all. And 2 more iron pipes. And 1. And, oh, we do need more pipe. No! We're so close, but so far. Dang it, just 1 piece off. I thought we already had that side done. Alright, craft. The long process of crafting, rebuilding, chancing the pickup to then recraft and rebuild. Alright. Hopefully, let's just cancel it. That connection doesn't look very good. That one looks really good. That connection doesn't look very good. I don't even know if that's connected. Okay, we went on. Oh, we went on. I think you guys are saying like 1.5. I don't know what would matter. Let's check our machine. Craft. Input output. Empty. Argon. Wait, no, we don't want to pump argon. Argon would be bad. We want oxygen. Craft. Oxygen. I'll take it. Or it should be piped though, right? It's not. Doesn't look like it's happy. Yeah, I was gonna say I think we crashed it. Oh, come on. I just want to play with something new, and we're like, the crash actually, in some ways, I mean, I'm not like for pro crashing right now, but it does definitely make the game kind of a little bit more dramatic. And it's like, oh, we're making progress. We might to get this done. We're gonna work on this. I still don't know why we're crashing exactly though. I'm not sure what specific action is crashing the server. I'm trying to pay attention and figure it out, but I just haven't figured out what exactly is crashing it besides maybe playing in the inventory of that machine and messing with the little pipe information inside. Maybe, I don't know. This pipe connection would be the coolest thing. I think so. I think it would be so neat to be able to have just, if we could get the oxygen set up, going, and just plumbed right there into a holding tank, and it just fills it up, that'd be amazing. It would check a whole nother box off of our list of, what we need to survive, and kind of, progress in the game. It really would. Maybe let it create oxygen on its own for now, and make another new toy. Yeah. But I feel like we're so close to this, and I'm not sure what is exactly crashing the server or causing the problem. I'm just hoping that maybe we can get back in and everything will be connected. That maybe we can get past the crashes. I don't know if that's going to happen. I mean, I can dream and I can hope and I can wish, right? That's a normal thing. Usually it's not so much in a game that you're just dreaming and wishing of playing and getting things set up. It's more you're dreaming and wishing and creating your own world and doing those sorts of things. What happened to the roll bender? I have a couple things. I made the power outlet for it already, and I made the machine casing. We'll just need to make the other items to fully craft it. I don't remember exactly what those other items are, but it's on my list today to definitely get done, but this is becoming a task that I want to complete, but it might be a good idea to really go back to the roll bender because I do want to get that done. I have a few. I think you need like a large axle. I'm not sure if I made the large axle for it yet. I guess we should go over and look at that, maybe play with that for a second, see if we can at least get the game to kind of to a save point where it saves what we've done. It might work later where we can log out, log back in, and later on stuff's working maybe a little bit better and we can tinker with it a little bit more. I definitely like this little side project. I think it's got a lot of potential and a lot of stuff that we need. And it's kind of a good moment in the game when you can accomplish that next stage of being self-sufficient in a way to an even greater extent than we are now. Yes, I can create the oxygen, but piping it and setting it up in my base is a really neat concept. Turn off the piping setting on the reclaimer. Okay. We could try that. I maybe buy to use your machines. That's fine. They're here. They're available. That's the whole point of it. If anyone gets on the server and needs to use a machine, come on over, take advantage of it. You know? If you want to, bring by some iron with you while you're coming by. Drop it off in a box. Oh, I mean, just come by and use a machine. It's fine. We might have to set up a tip jar just for use of machines. Please put 5 cobalt in box. Then you will still get oxygen, hopefully not crash. Yeah. I really thought, the other day when we were setting that up, it's so neat that we can just have the oxygen right there, and at least it holds in its own inventory. Excuse me. But if we can actually pipe it in to the container, that would be really neat, and I'd like to see that. It's just, oh look, I see 13's showing up. It was down, but it looks like server 13 is going to show up in a little while with server 12, so maybe there will be something done there. I do need to look and see, and I apologize everyone, I turned off my my list here. I was going to look in the downloads. There's an ARC update, but nothing else. I apologize, I turned off the comments in it for everyone to read and stuff. So they are here and available. Alright, you ready, server 12? I should have you do my wiring when you get to that point. It's definitely not bad. I enjoy it. As I said, I enjoy actually wiring and plumbing in real life quite a bit. It's kind of a fun task. At the same point, like I actually accidentally chopped my sprinkler, my main power line that goes from the sprinkler box to all the electronic solenoids, and I have to redo that. And that's going to be a little bit of fun. So, not always the most fun thing in the world, but usually do it pretty well and don't have problems. Come on, server 12. I definitely do think we might, I agree with the comment, switch over to the roll bender. It's definitely something I want to get done today. Like that's definitely right there at the top of my list of things. So I remember it's kind of intensive, but it's not that bad. Here we go. At least the best thing about 12, you start loading in, and then we load up, and we're going. It does not take any extra time to just load in and go, which I love. I would love it though if that machine and everything, with all the piping and wiring, is just magically working when we get back. I will accept that as a success that we did, and we can definitely move on then. But if it's not, we'll have to play with it. All right. And all the connections are broken. Dang it. All right. I was hopeful. All right, so we just pull this out. Empty. Pull it out. Drag it. Argon reclaiming. Delete it. Maybe. We might have to delete it. It's just for oxygen. Yes. Is this crashing the game now? This could be what's crashing the game. Yep. Okay, so now we know what's crashing the game. That's what's crashing the game right there. Yeah, I mean, we definitely, at least we know what's crashing the server. Unfortunately, that's going to make it so we can't, yeah, we can't switch it over just to produce oxygen for us, which would be super nice. Man, that's so disappointing. But we did locate another way that the server crashes. Top tip of the day, just craft and create your own oxygen in other ways, or go find it in boxes. Debs equals devs. Yeah. I doubt the devs watch my streams. I mean, I have written them on a couple occasions to let them know about stuff, to keep them updated. Obviously, the Steam forums are a huge thing that they've been looking through, going through all the comments, the changes, the suggestions. Turn off the piping option back to original setting. I don't think we can do that. I don't think that's an option. I think we're just going to keep crashing the server if we do that, Sean. I would love to, because I would just love to craft, more. But I think if we mess with it now, we're just going to keep crashing the server. You can set up the pipe connection and let the gas reclaimer run, put out the oxygen only from the tank. Yeah, I'm not sure exactly what you mean by that or what to do with that, Jonas. So, I mean, leave the machine as it is, click oxygen, obviously. And it still would probably just build up there, but it doesn't seem like I can drag it in my inventory or anything. I'm just thinking we need to just leave it be for now. I'll probably mess with it another time. I do want to get that roll bender done. That's the whole point of kind of this episode. But as Larry always likes to joke and say, I just find something else that looks interesting and neat, and I want to get my hands on it. I want to play with it. I want to see what it does, if it works right away. I mean, half of it's just seeing if everything works, and obviously we get half or 3/4 of it working. I mean, I think we had it working 100% there for a second, maybe. It's just hard to not, want to complete it. And I'm definitely the type of person that if I come up against a challenge like this and it's kind of giving me trouble, I want to succeed and I want to, overcome that challenge instead of just usually just pushing past it and saying, forget it, let's not worry about it. Yep, hopefully the patches will happen. How to crash Rokh. I could record little snippets of crashing Rokh a million times. And I could put them all together in an episode. If you'd really like to watch it, I could probably do that. I could put it on a loop maybe, so it, plays for 10 hours. If you guys would watch the whole 10 hours of it, I'll put it together for you. I have thought about doing a really long, maybe live stream on a weekend or something. I don't know. I mean, we've already done pretty long streams, but I don't know if there would be anyone that would be interested in doing, a quite long stream, like 6 hours or something. I mean, that's a long time, but we probably could do it. There's enough stuff to hopefully do without crashing. Yes, Kevin, beat it with a rock till it works. There are a few rocks around. That is a tempting idea. Made in Russia, made in the USA, all the same thing. Do you guys know that movie? Beats it with a hammer. You could do 5 or 6 hours with me. Well, I appreciate it. I definitely have been trying to stream a little bit more of Ark too. I really am kind of enjoying the mod that we have on the server, the ACA Redemption mod. It is pretty challenging and different, kind of fun. I don't know if you guys like Ark all that much. I haven't gotten a ton of views on those videos, but it's still something fun to do, and I have a lot of friends that are playing on the server enjoying it. So I just like to bring you guys along. If you guys enjoy that stuff, definitely check it out. It is pretty fun. Weekend streams would be great. I'll even suffer the 560 ping and join you online. Weekends are best, the most I think, for longer ones. Yeah, definitely the Friday, Saturday times, they're pretty good. I am free this Saturday. Entertain me. We can crash the server a whole lot of times on Saturday. Then no one could build. Or we could, I shouldn't say this probably, I was going to say, we could go into other servers and we could just crash them, and we could try to get every single server to show grayed out. Does that sound like a plan? That would be so bad. Oh, all you do is get into Ark, craft a couple tiles, and then craft a few wires, which would not be hard to do, and then all you do is start picking them up and putting them down and picking them up and putting them down. I'm not giving any ideas or recommendations. This is not a recommendation or an idea for people to cause problems on all the servers. Hopefully no little kids or anyone is watching, because I can see people doing that now. And I apologize to anyone that maybe has that problem or sees that anywhere, because that could be done by people. I've seen people do worser things, a lot worser, but that one I could see people doing it. A proper how-to for Ark? Is that what you're saying, Stormy Seas? A proper how-to for Ark? I don't have it, but have an interest. Is that a challenge? Yeah. I definitely can do some, for people that are 100% new. I mean, there's a little bit of that content out there, but I definitely could do it. We have a fair amount of servers available that I play on, that the people that I play with, all join in and do stuff with. So there are definitely some of those options. Well, thank you, Lone Wolf. I appreciate that. I was thinking, and I probably will do it, I'll probably just record it and then post it up, our Cobalt adventure the other day, and how to actually get Cobalt. No, that's definitely not, we don't even want to start any of that sort of comments or anything in here, Larry. But we definitely, could do an episode that explains that whole process of how we got cobalt originally, and then the process from start to end, and then how we're actually able to mine our cobalt nodes versus just starting out with an iron pick, and then we need one other material to then craft the cobalt shavings to then be able to craft cobalt. I think a video like that would be very informative for people, so I was thinking of doing one of those. I'm not sure if Stormy's talking. I think Stormy's talking about Ark and not Rokh. If he is very interested in the Rokh stuff, yeah, you could watch the season 1 stuff as me just from the very beginning. I mean, just starting out and going. Yeah, for Ark. Yeah, it's definitely, it's definitely another learning process. I mean, when you first start out, you're kind of definitely new to everything. Yeah, I could definitely work on that. It'd be kind of interesting to do. Well, thank you very much. It's been fun. I'm really enjoying it. There's this game overall is really fun. There's a lot to learn, and it's completely new, so it's really just kind of unique. But also at the same time, having everyone here interacting, it also makes it really enjoyable and good. So, curse you, machine. Let's get back to other things. Since that's what we want to do, we want to make some progress. Let's see how much power we get. 78. Nice. I like it. Alright. Roll bender. I know I already got 2 things done. Let's see. Here we are. We got at least a couple of these things done. Do we have an axle? Look at that. We're really good, actually. We're better than I ever thought. We got 3 things done at least. And the machine casing. Here it is. Look at that. See, we're making progress. We need another medium axle and a large axle. Okay, so a large axle and a medium axle. Those are the other items. So let's go in here. Here's the large. We need a large rod, which is by the hammer press. We need a medium axle, which is what it's the rod. Copper, iron. That's no medium. Medium axle. Yes. Yeah, I talked to my friend a lot. He also, streams and records. His name's Obadiah. But, you know, there's kind of a fine line sometimes. But most of all, yeah, I really kind of dislike a lot of the videos anymore where they just cut out 100% of the harvesting and the details that kind of go involved in it. It's like, okay, here we go. We're gonna tame this. Okay, it's tamed up. We're done. Like, what happened in the middle? Stuff happens. It always does. I like to see that stuff a bit more than maybe some other people, but I still find it interesting. I want to see it. All right, there's our next axle. So now we need to make a large one. We make that at the utility knife or the lathe, which we're gonna make it at the lathe. It's a large axle. We need a large rod. Okay, what does it take to make a large rod? Large rod. Okay, we just craft it. That'll be simple. It is so nice having just all the machines here, powered up, working, available, just to get it done. So now we'll come over here. Oop, there it was. copper. Made it out of copper. Let's go back. Fail. 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 Alright, craft another one. I mean, copper might have been fine. I don't even know, but I think it'll be better out of iron. Alright, let's try this again. There we go. Iron. Alright, that is going to take a little while. So let's look at our next items that we need. We need a wheel. We just need the wheel. Wow, that's it? Amazing. A wheel. We make that in the welder. The wheels on the bus go round. I am not going crazy. Just maybe a little bit. I wanted the oxygen to work. It seemed like it was going to be such a great glory. Ooh, I didn't see a size on it. Medium wheel. I was excited. I thought we could get that done and the roll bender because I knew we were kind of already making some progress. So let's write this stuff down. Medium disc. Another medium axle. Okay, so we need to make another one of those. And a medium ring. Okay. We'll get that done, but I need some more iron in my inventory. And the rad pills are becoming a serious issue. We might have a serious drug addiction sooner than later. But until then, we'll keep popping pills. Let's do 1500. Alright, that should get us enough. So, medium rods. We need more of them. Let's make 3, just because I want to have a few around, and they craft pretty quick. Craft! So we get that. We need the medium disc. Here's our medium disc. We can craft one of those just right in here. Very nice. Remove. Medium disc. Craft. I do appreciate that Stormy Seas is agreeing that I'm not crazy. Why, thank you. Okay, so medium disc. We'll be able to make the medium axle and then a medium ring. We need that through... I think we need another medium disc for that, actually. So let's just craft that and then we'll pull it over the drill. That's fast. We'll just wait. We can wait for it to finish. Alright, now we go over here. There's our medium ring. Here it is. And a medium disc. We might have already had an extra in here. But hey, you have a tuning machine that you can't figure out to use, so you got that going for you. I mean, we could figure out how to use it, but we don't need it for anything. It is fancy. It looks pretty, though. It's steaming, like, badly. I don't know if that's something that's toxic or what. It could kill us. Alright, medium axles. I think we just need one more, if I'm correct. Pull that out. Pull that out. Craft up that. Alright, let's put this in here. We are gonna get this done. The large copper. The iron. There we are. Alright, the wheel. We can't make that. We could look at the motor. A medium motor. Medium motor. A box, a ring, a coil, a rotor. How soon do you plan to pressurize the habitat? Well, if we can't get the machine to work, it's going to take us a little while. If we can get it to work, then I don't know, we might do it sooner. Because we could try living in here with the oxygen and just see how it works. I don't know. Frankenstein movie? Oh yeah, it does actually. You are right. That does look kind of like a prop from a Frankenstein movie. That is true. I do like it though. It looks cool. I think we should make the motor. It's kind of not exactly on my list of things that I was thinking of doing, but I'm just thinking we should probably do it. It'll hopefully benefit us in the long run. Hopefully. And it's not that complicated to make. We gotta make another medium box, of course, which is the wonders of our lives, and a medium ring. I'm just thinking, let's do it. We might as well. I guess the question is, do we have a disc, a medium already? We do actually. So we can go over here, make a medium ring. Medium ring. Let's put another one in here. We have one. We need two. There's a medium disc. Put that in there. Craft. Oh, it's fast. Do you have boxes empty? I should have one that's somewhat empty or possibly empty above the power. Unless this is full. This one's empty above the power machine here. And I probably have another one that's semi-empty-ish or whatever. I don't know. Let's see. Got off track there for a second. Welder. Wheel. Medium wheel. Do we have everything here? One of those. I just want to make sure I'm not going crazy. It is a medium wheel, right? Yes. Sorry, just rather double check. Bruce is making more wrong things, and then I have a million items sitting around, and then I don't know what to do with them, and then it's just confusing in life what to do with it all. Where's our axle? Here, there. And then I still need a medium disc, which I think was at the top. Did we use all our discs? Sphere. Disc. There we are. Alright. We're gonna make the wheels go round. Do you think a laptop that is a couple of years old will run this game? It's hard to say. It depends on really what the graphics are of the laptop. I mean, that's a big thing. Other than that, I mean, I don't really know. I guess let me take a look real quick. I have an app on my phone that I can check through my Logitech keyboard and stuff and kind of see exactly what like power usage we're using. I mean, I have a very good graphics card and definitely wouldn't have that availability, but we can check and at least see what I'm sort of using for power wise. I have 3,000 iron coming to you. Oh, that's appreciative. I'm sure there's boxes you can throw iron in because we're using it like crazy. Alright, let's put our wheel in here. Wheel. There's the wheel. Alright. Now, medium motor. That's all we got to make left. We have a coil. I did see that. So the medium motor. We're going to just use the iron coil. And then we should have an iron ring. And then we'll... Do we still have a medium box? Or did we use all our boxes? Might be a good idea to look and see if we have one. Parts are here. Oh, I have a machine casing. Oh, there's a box right there. All out iron. Let's just grab it. If I don't grab it now, I'm just going to kind of forget it's here. Okay, so the box. Now we just got to make a medium rotor, which we just need the blades and I think an axle for. Okay. I know this is the problem. I want to make this, but I need to make this first. Now I got to pull this stuff out. So the medium rotor blades, and then a medium axle. Okay. We're going to get there. It's not that much. Medium rotor blades. Let's make sure we make the right items. 4. You don't like us? We'll do it again. 4. Craft. And I don't know if I have another rod that I can turn. Whoops. Take all output. Output. Oh, I think we just stopped that. Maybe. Nope, we didn't. Okay. Do we have a rod? Iron rod. Okay, so we can make an axle. Perfect. We're gonna do this, guys. I guess we could look and see if we have an axle still sitting in here. Nope. So let's go back for a rod. An iron one. Medium axle. We're gonna get it. We may not be able to efficiently do oxygen, but we can craft the roll bender. And it should be powered, amazingly enough. At least we still have a good amount of oxygen from it yesterday working. Alright, I need to get this thing out of my hand. Uh-oh. 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 Does everyone else see the problem? Uh-oh. We're having a problem. I can hope it's lag, but I have a feeling it's maybe not lag. It's a game crash. Dang you, Rokh. Ah, we were just right there. Did everyone see that? We had everything. We just needed to put it all together and craft it, and we would be done. The game dislikes us and our progress. I hope you guys enjoy the the fun with that. Sheesh. We're getting so close, though. Maybe we'll watch the introduction just because. What else do we have to do? We would just kind of wait. I don't know what crashed the server this time. We've done everything before. It could be somebody else crashed the server, of course. I was just noticing that guy was working on some sort of a bigger machine outside. I don't know what that machine was, but it looked interesting. Is that machine right over there on the right? And there was one on the left. Looked like a pretty good sized machine. Rokh. Yeah, but that's spelled wrong. You gotta spell it R-O-K-H, even though it could be spelled however. Who else is on 12 at the moment? And just whoever. A deep space transmitter, maybe. All right. Can we do it in the next 10 minutes, I guess? Do you think we could do it 10 minutes? That almost sounds like it's pushing the envelope, but I think we could do it. We're so close. We had everything built. All we have to do is just slap that last thing together in the welder, build our rotor, and we're going. Learn that from the dev interview. Phoenix. Think that's where you use the magnetron and conduit. Yeah? I mean, hopefully later on in life we'll be making flux capacitors and we'll be, just living off of some sort of hyper spinning, self-producing energy. We won't even have to worry about solar panels. And then we're gonna, continue to take water from thin air that's there on Mars. Not that there is air, it's something else. But as long as it works, it works. That's what really matters. Alright. The game couldn't handle this progress. Yeah, when I wrote the developers and they wrote back and they said that there is a problem or an issue, excuse me, with advanced players and how they progress and they make it a ways and then it won't let them in the server, I've definitely kind of been a little worried that I'm going, so if I make it too far in the game, then I might have issues with the server again? That would definitely suck. I hope not. Yeah, wind turbines would be really cool. I agree, that definitely could happen. And we do have windstorms kind of from now and again, that happen, so I am pretty impressed. I mean, yeah, we've had some side projects and some fun. They've been good side projects, and they definitely have been worthwhile. So, I think we're probably going to run into the issue that after we build the roll bender, I don't remember how much power it takes, but running the lathe and the roll bender together off of a power system could be an issue. It'll be interesting to see exactly how that happens or works, but we might have to build a few more solar panels again. It seems like a never-ending task. I think we're going to need another 20 solar plates eventually, so 40 solar panels. That's kind of going to be the goal eventually, is to probably put just a few big rows of solar panels all around everywhere. At least our roof is a good size to leave availability for solar panels and the wiring and everything we need. With the conveyor belts, oh yeah, that one could be another. It is the same kind of thought idea and process, as the wiring and piping and everything. At least I would say so. So I'm pretty sure that would cause a lot of problems. That is actually kind of a neat idea. I haven't played with them yet. Sorry, Larry. I know it sounds like a shiny, wonderful thing to play with, but we don't really have boxes, though. Unless the conveyor belt has like a box on it, or you can build a box on it. It would be so cool to be able to go out and harvest resources and then fill them up on a conveyor belt somewhere, and then they travel up to your house and pretty much get dropped off. That would be awesome. Then I don't have to worry so much about weight. Something to help with weight would be nice. I mean, yes, we are carrying a ton of resources, and it seems the amount of resources that we get lasts us a long time. So I'm not thinking they're gonna worry too much about weight. I mean, if there's a vehicle, that should definitely be made for long distance recovery of materials and gathering. So at that point, we should be able to have more storage capacity on a vehicle. But on ourselves, I don't know if they're going to upgrade or bother with that. But yeah, conveyor belts would be fun to play with. I don't know if I haven't really seen what we could even do or if what they're used for exactly. So I mean, there's still a lot that'll go involving learning and kind of figuring out there as well. But hopefully we can get the roll bender done, and then we can work on heat elements. which is where we were at last time. And then we should be able to build another, realistically, there's like another 4 or 5 machines that we can build just off of that. Yeah, put in an order for 20 solar panels. Yeah. Yeah, it definitely seems that solar panels are something that you can never probably have too many of, at least for now. I mean, eventually, yeah, but if we still have, like I said, another, probably at least another, I don't know, ultimately there's probably another 8 machines to total, to craft total, at least. So we're going to need a lot more power. We will be able to attach some to that other main power grid because it's pulling a lot of juice, but we'll need to add pretty good sized solar arrays, but never overpowering at the same time. All right. The journey of the rollbender continues. Can. Hello, building. Can one Martian, who really is not an authentic Martian, he's a gringo Martian, build it? We will see. I don't even know if I have all the tools on me. Let's check here, just in case anything was left in. Nope. Alright. Welder. Were we ready? Are we ready? The rotor, medium rotor, right? Medium rotor. We'll go over and double triple check because I want to make sure. Let's put away this. Let's try not to crash anything for the next maybe like 5 seconds. Roll bender. Alright. Medium rotor. Alright. No one crashed the server for 5 seconds. I'll try my best as well. Axle. Uh-oh. We don't have an axle? Okay. Let's go over here. Do we have an axle? Medium axle? Wait, craft. That's where we were. We're going to craft that up real quick, hopefully before the radiation kills us. 5? Radiation pill? Oh yeah, got our fix in. That'll do it. Show that radiation. Make the replicator next. Next, I really want to make the welder. The stationary arc welder. That's what I really want to make next, honestly. That is high on my list. The boiler, the stage 1 tool, the only one item that you can build over here, this, building into a boiler, is the next kind of idea as well. I don't know what it does, but I want to play with it. Able to store large quantities of liquids and gases and maintain them at a definite temperature. Can be connected to a pipe network. So that's why we kind of put it over here with our pipes and tanks. Yes, knock on wood. Oh, we still need to go in and make it. Alright. We should have all of our stuff. Should. There's that. And lathes. We're possibly going to do it, guys. We just have to survive for another 3 minutes at the very most. Wolf is at the door. Well, he can huff and he can puff, but he definitely ain't blowing this house down. I'll tell you that for sure. The material we made it out of is so heavy, there's no chance. So good luck. Alright, there's the door open. I'm sure the doors are unlocked. You could probably just open them himself. Alright. So there you go, Big Bad Wolf. We'll let you in. Rotor. What? What? Why don't... Motor. Oh, we need the rotor for the motor. Oh, we still got another stage to do. Medium, motor, rotor. Okay. I was confused. I was like, oh no, what did we mess up? I don't want to fail. Please. I'm trying so hard. Oh, I really thought I failed right there. It was kind of heart-wrenching to do. Where is it? We didn't leave it in there, did we? We pulled it out. There it is. All right. He ain't getting any bacon today. All right. Wolfman Jack. We can add him to our list. Ooh. Wolfman Jack. We're getting a lot more friends than friends are liking us. So I don't know if people just don't like us or what, but we're adding them to our lists, and we're going to give them the opportunity to have fun. Hi, Wolfman. Hello and welcome. Alright, we're going to do this. I think. I hope. There we go. So, adding that should give us a lower use time. Cool. We cannot make this. It's funny. We cannot make this until we make this. So why would they put that in there? Let's double check it. I just want to check it. The heat filament. When we go down the heat filament and see we need the roll bender to make these. Like, really? It's so stupid. Now, I do think this might be changed in the upcoming update, but it's fine. It's life. We're just gonna live with it. Make it, and you're backwards. No, you're frontwards. I can't tell. Backwards. Dang it. All right. Well, we're powered up a little bit too much here. Okay. Do we have power? Oh, we don't have enough power. What time of day is it? It's kind of daytime too. Well, that took 200 on its own? Wow, what's this take? 60? 260? We should have that much. Alright, what are you putting out? I'm curious now. Whoop. 258. Okay, so we're 2 power short is what it looks like. So 40, 80, 120, of course 100 and yeah. Our power shortage is becoming more and more of an issue again. They could add an upgrade button to the machines. That was kind of an idea that I had too. Instead of having it so a machine like this is not available then to do anything, why not? Oh look, we can add piping in here. We can make piping out of this. Cool. 5 more solar plates. Yeah. We need to make it all. So we do have, of course, the clamp, which was another item that we need for making a lot of tools better. The clamp is a big one. The curved rod, the curved tubes, the insulators. So we have it. We just definitely need to work on some more solar panels now. Well, I don't know. I think during the day, because that took 200. Right? 204. 260. Yeah, we just need more power. Need more power. We have way more than enough over here to power everything. but I want to add another charging station too. So it seems logic that the blue items should be something that could be added after the initial build. It seems like it. I mean, I would think so, but it's not always the case. So it is what it is. But I do think we've made great progress today. I'm thinking we're going to leave the episode here too. I mean, we have some more stuff that obviously we can do and we could do. I might try to work on some solar panels off camera if I have some time and availability, just to kind of help that section out a little bit. I might do a double stack behind and just do a stack there, because I want to do another stack here because we're going to put some more crazy machines in, and it seems like this area is going to be super power intensive, so we're just going to need a lot of solar panels. And if we try to break it into a couple banks of power, maybe 700-ish watts each, then we can split it up really well, like adding a supercharger to your car. Yep, exactly. So this system is obviously our best system. I did read a little bit. You have 3,000 bucks. Well, thank you very much, Lone Wolf. I appreciate it. I do think we might look at crafting some solar panels out of a little bit different materials. I did read on the internet some people talking about some 60 power solar panels, but oh look, it's blue. Look at it. It looks so pretty. Do we dare? I don't dare. Cheers, take care. I appreciate you guys coming check it out. I'm thinking we're gonna stop it here. I don't want to play with this. I want to play with this, but I don't want to at the same time. Because if we crash the server, we might lose our roll bender progress. So we're gonna leave it. But thank you guys all for coming to check it out. If you haven't, subscribe, like, share, ring the bell for being able to get notifications. But you know, we're gonna stream tomorrow about the same time, same place, on Mars. I mean, it's really Utah. You guys just don't know. It's southern Utah. That's really what it is. But you guys just think it's Mars. This is real life building in Utah. We're not building out of sticks and stones. So enjoy and go for it. I don't want to. I just think it's going to cause more trouble. We could actually make it so we have to rebuild stuff. Try quartz plates and low heat conduction insulators for solar. I got 71. Yeah, that's good. I heard of a guy saying he got 80, but he also then didn't share like what he built everything out of. But I was looking at it. They're kind of complex, but kind of neat, different, stuff that you have to build it all out to make it work. So I am curious to kind of play around with it and just see how we do. But thank you guys for coming to watch, and we'll see you tomorrow. And probably later on this evening, I will be streaming an ARK episode for a little while. Come and watch me die or successfully tame. I might be trying some kind of crazy dinos out later. So thank you all. Enjoy your days. If we don't see you till tomorrow, take care.